EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston Texans, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin.
At their own 28-yard line.
Come on. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. Shotgun snap for Wolf. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Titan first down. On the ground, here's Singleton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. One caught, it's Chimere Dike. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
19 Texas.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got it! Inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 88 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Next to score, Texans 7, Titans 3.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Jimmy DK now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Singleton. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. We'll toss this right side to Singleton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 6-18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Tony.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Look the hot.
Now Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, it's Ward. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singleton. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Ward. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure it.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happens to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, ready? 18.
Stroud going to set up the throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
How's the slide? Hot. 18. What's up? Look the hot. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, ready? 18. What's up?
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
18. What's up?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. A short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Cougar 19!
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Titans are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
So,
line.
1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
All right.
Now, Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Second down throw for Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's the rookie third-round pick, Jalen Noel.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 29, here's second and 5.
At 18, what's up? South.
Throwing is Stroud. A high throw there, but nice job to go up and get it. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the option, they give it to Mixon. And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll try and run with Nixon. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Kaimi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's hit is good. And the Texans will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, this is Singleton. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Henry To'o on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready?
Man in motion, heading left. Shotgun snap for Ward. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
Ready?
2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Now Ward on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Sime Fehoko. Touchdown Titans. Out comes Sly for the extra point. This one's going to carry him off the way upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Oh, ready? Why, Tony? 11.
On play action. Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. 13 yards on the catch there. First down for Houston.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. To the outside. He's got Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and 6.
South. Oh, hey. 18. That's right.
Stroud to throw. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
The 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Oh, ready.
To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
19 Texas.
Now Stroud. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Texans first down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
18.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
The tackle by Kelvin
A
Joseph.
loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Stroud going to set up to throw. This is intercepted. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Singleton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup.
2nd down, they need 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Go.
On play action, it's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Here's Noel. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's got another one. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tim DK. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Now a toss, and Singleton running left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Will Anderson on the
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Let's go now. Tracking 60.
Ward now on third down. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. First and 10.
Get it. Steady.
Play action. Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll let one go down the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
118. What's that?
Now, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hold the stick.
Off play action, it's Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down for Tennessee. Fake the handoff. Now Ward taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. We'll try and run for this with Singleton. And he will have a Titans 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Slot man in motion right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking, hey, kid.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Flush to his right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
3rd and long.
Come on.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's complete to DK. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. They do that. I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Singleton. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. 3rd and 2. Here we go. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. C.J. Fajelko. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Slides extra point. Up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. Look to high. Block.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught downfield. It's down. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He'll get that out to Mixon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This defense backed up but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now, a big third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Rolling right.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Back
to throw. Stroud. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. On the handoff, it's Singleton. He will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.